Yo, what up guys, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the new dev note that has just released. And I've just looked at it like globally, and it looks pretty good, man. Not gonna lie. So, of course, you have the minor changes, the main suggestions also. I'm not gonna go over with you guys because otherwise the video would be 50 minutes long. The only one I want to go over is the point number 9. Which is the collaboration IP selection process. So thank you for all the input on collaboration IP selection during the previous broadcast. We have reviewed some of the IP suggested in the recent survey. We will consider additional feedback to ensure we choose an IP that resonates with both the current Tower of God players and potential new players who might become interested through a collaboration. So this is pretty huge because, I mean, for the people who already play this game, it already kind of sucks that getting getting a collab with characters. I mean, I didn't even know them. But for people outside of Tower of God, who's gonna come to the game just for a collaboration with Teenage Mercenary? I mean, I personally wouldn't. So if they were smart, they would just do solo leveling, get insane amounts of people to the game, and then introduce more game modes. But hopefully they're gonna introduce solo leveling, other games like I don't know, or games or manhwas like God of High School, something like that really gets the people's attention, so this game can grow even more. So this is really huge. So let's go over part 12 now of the dev note, which is additional borders or backgrounds for main characters and plans for new teammate releases. So that's the part that I really want to go over. Main characters, after appearing in the story for a long time, often evolve in ways that make them take on characteristics of new characters. For example, the moment when Bomb became Viol, or when characters emerged after receiving the Revolution. This type of evolution becomes apparent. In Tower of God New World, if these changes are significant, we are taking the approach of creating separate playable teammates to highlight those distinctive features. We are considering the possibility of a stronger version of Yurik Mazno. Finally. I mean, I have the Flight Yurik maxed, but damn, every version of this guy isn't that good, let's be real. Even with the buff, he's not that amazing. So hopefully they're gonna make a busted Yurik Mazno, because he's like the 4th strongest in the whole tower. How is he so bad in this game? I don't know. As many players have requested, this remains a potential direction. For teammates already released, we have previously created additional borders based on popularity votes during the anniversary events. So we explore this possibility as well. Pretty cool. As for the Tower of God teammates players would like to see next, we have received a lot of feedback since the last live broadcast. A quick update on the midterm tally shows that Baylord Yama is currently in 1st place. So if you don't know who Yama is, I mean, most people voted for him. The guy is freaking busted in a manhwa. So save your black market tickets, because not only Yama, but the second one, I translated this, is Enryu. And Enryu, sorry for the spoilers, watch out for the spoilers. I'm gonna say something next. He killed a whole floor by himself. That's freaking crazy. To be honest, if you are at the latest video of the anime, you probably already knew this because they mentioned his name, and with Bomb's weapon, with the thorn. He used that thorn to kill like a whole floor, which is pretty cool. But I'm really excited for not only Yama, but also Enryu. I don't think they're gonna add Enryu, to be honest, because Enryu is probably way too strong to add right now. But Yama is actually really nice. We will adjust the introduction of teammates in line with the suggestions we have received and the existing lineup we had planned. Please continue to share your thoughts in the remaining time. Really nice. The first act, of course, I'm not gonna go over that with you guys. It's just if you've watched the anime, this is just a part of the anime. So this one is really important. The collaboration part 2 event overview. The Collaboration Part 2 festival will take place on 12/4, so that is in, let me see, in 5 days, 6 days, something like that. And as previously announced, you will be able to meet SSR Plus Forest Alice and SSR Numbers 002. Personally, I'm only interested in Alice, but nice to have him as well. To celebrate, the event will feature a daily festival, an Alice trial event, an Alice release celebration in parts 1 and 2, and Alice boost missions. Additionally, the minigame Tower Survival, which was introduced during the live broadcast, will have its first release. The Dark Underbelly of Video Games campaign from part 1 will also continue into part 2. Yeah, so if you look at the event right now, you only have like 6 stories instead of the normal 12. So in part 2, they're just going to add 6 more, I think. And this is just basic stuff. Literally every update has this shit. Or every major, like, that has a story has this kind of update. The Collab summon ticket can be used for both part 1 and part 2 summons. This was already, it was already like in the open that you could use those tickets in part 2, but it's nice for them to reassure that you can use the tickets that you saved up in the first part, in the second part, meaning you can continue to use it for the Aegean U3003 summon from part 1 during the part 2 period. Please note that Alice/002 summon can be switched using the tap button at the bottom of the summon screen. Yeah, so the Aegean one will just continue, and you can switch by using Alice. So don't make the mistake of accidentally, it's pretty hard to miss. This is a really big picture of Alice and of Aegean. But still, watch out that you don't use your tickets on the banner that you don't want to summon on. The Collaboration Exchange Shop will remain available from part 1 and will continue to be accessible in part 2. Please keep in mind that while both summons require the use of the Collaboration summon tickets, the cumulative summon count gauge for each summon is separate, so there should be no confusion regarding this. Honestly, I would have liked it to go over, because that way, if you fucked up and you had like 90 summons, for example, or something like 90, 120 to max Aegean, for example, it would be nice if that pity goes over into the Alice banner. But I understand that they want to make money, man. So I understand it, but it would have been nice. Additionally, in part 1 of the daily festival missions, there was a mission on the 4th day that players had to summon for the collaboration at an undesired time. Taking your feedback into account, we have removed the mission in part 2 of the daily festival and replaced it with a different one. It was like summon one time, you could just use one ticket. Not that big a deal, but okay. In addition to the collaboration summon tickets available through in-game events, we are preparing to provide extra tickets through push reward notifications. So that's what I was hoping for, because we only got like 80 tickets through the daily festival, which was so low. With the 7 Deadly Sins collaboration, we got like 300 or something. Like, we got like a free rotation. So hopefully they're gonna improve that. And we hope you're excited for the part 2 of the collaboration. I am excited for Alice. But for me, I don't know, man. This patch seems kind of dry, man. The collaboration, I don't know. I'm really not that hyped for him. 003 is a nice character, but the rest of the collab, the story kind of sucks, in my opinion. I don't know. So, let's go over Alice next. Alice is designed as a sniper-type ranged damage caster, primarily positioned in the backline. Her passive ability allows her to attack only the furthest enemy and periodically enter stealth, with her attack power gradually increasing based on the duration of the stealth. Okay. So, I think that her kit is probably gonna entail like, the more dupes you get, the longer the stealth goes, because her attack power is based on the amount of time she goes into stealth. So, I mean, it would be like normal for a character to then upgrade her stealth, and if she goes into stealth longer, you automatically also upgrade your attack. That's what I think, but we'll have to wait and see. She amplifies her critical damage with quick sniper skill and has the unique ability to throw a flashbang to block healing skills from healers. That's actually really, really nice. Because some healing characters are actually so freaking annoying, man. Lozelle in higher stages? Damn, bro. She's crazy. With her special move, Smoke Bomb, and a powerful sniper abilities, she is expected to reliably finish off enemies in the backline, which is really, really nice. The exclusive custom for Alice, Evil Swift, will also be available through the boost missions similar to part 1. Shit, dude. This skin looks so freaking good, man, but this is gonna be the same as Ejin. You have to max him, or her in this case, and get her to Rev 6. I mean, come on, man. Why do that, man? Just give them. Why not? Like 3 red or something? Why 5 rainbow Rev 6? I mean, come on, man. That's a bit pay to win, but okay. Personally, I don't like that, but. And they're also not giving us any free skins through the story event, so that's also kind of sucks in my opinion. So 002 is designed to be primarily placed in the backline. At the start of battle, a buff skill is activated that increases the crit hit rate of the frontline allies. He deals damage from the backline and then boosts his own attack with the buff skill. In addition, he has an ability that ensures his attack critically hit for a set amount of time. His powerful special move, Napalm Round, not only deals damage, but also stuns enemies on the battlefield every second, lowering their physical resistance and allowing frontline warriors to perform better. So we'll have to wait and see on the percentages, but the stun, of course, stun, always nice. Guaranteed crit for a certain amount of time, always nice. Increasing crit for your frontline allies is good for like someone like White or something, but you mostly have characters that are ranged or mage that do the most amount of damage, and they are probably more in the back line, so I don't know how good he's gonna be. Yeah, so we'll have to wait to see on the percentages and everything, but pretty decent. And his ult looks pretty freaking amazing. Additionally, if enemies break into the formation, 002 can kick them away with a powerful roundhouse kick, knocking them back to the end of the formation, ensuring the formation remains intact and helping secure a stable victory. So that's actually, we have to wait and see, of course, but that looks really, really nice because he can probably push back assassins. Of course, if you have like someone like Kaseya who goes into stealth, I don't think he's going to be able to kick those away. But someone like a Child Yuri, for example, he can probably kick her away. So that's really, really nice. And we hope you will assemble these 4 unique members to build a strong enemy deck. They're probably going to work together. I mean, so if you look at 002, he's like basically a kind of like a support and a ranged damage dealer, because he supports the front line. And I mean, if you look at his kit is probably made for Ejin. I mean, he gives the frontline crit hit. He gives stuns. He can knock back enemies. So he's, on the one hand, he's built for Alice, so Alice doesn't die in the backline, so he can roundhouse kick everyone away. But on the other hand, he also supports the front line, which is obviously based around Ejin. So this is just basically a team that was meant to use, you were meant to use them together. But there are so many red elements that are better than the collaboration characters that you probably won't use for all 4 together. Which is fine, I mean. They also work with other red characters. Let's be real. Yeah, so that's basically it for the collaboration part 2. And I'm going to skip point 5 and 6. And we're going to go over the Alliance Fleet battle next. So we'll first share the preparation progress of the cooperative content Alliance Fleet Battle, which I'm really excited for because we haven't gotten an Alliance update in quite a while actually. Of course, um, the Thunder Steel Eel is nice, but it's kind of like the same, let's be real. Which was also mentioned in your suggestions. In the last broadcast, we mentioned how well the combination of the Calavan Corps commander and the ship worked, and we even revealed key images. The core concept is that rival alliances engage in fleet battles, and the alliance that inflicts the most damage receives higher tier rewards. It is crucial for alliance members to unite and take advantage of the chances given. Each season, 3 alliances will be matched and each will battle for 2 days. That's actually really, really cool. So instead of like a 1v1, you get a 1v1v1. So that's nice. The total damage will be determined the tier rankings. When the Alliance fleet battle begins, players will be assigned specific rules for each fleet and will set up their defense decks accordingly. At the transition to the battle phase, the defensive positions on the battlefield will be finalized. One challenge we have considered is the significant variance in Shinsu Link levels. Of course, if you're a veteran player, you're going to have a much higher Shinsu Link level than someone who doesn't. Given that alliances are server-wide and open for anyone to join. Yeah. While there's been substantial feedback against fully standardizing stats, the current development approach aims to reflect growth while implementing adjustments to reduce these discrepancies to some extent. We plan to gather additional feedback and monitor the first season closely, leaving room for potential changes based on observation and suggestions. Yeah, so I don't know how it actually works, but for me, I've been stuck at like rank A, level 240, and I've seen other enemies, like for example with B2 level 232. So there is a difference. It is not really that big, but they want to show that if you put in the work and you grow your Shinsu Link, that you're also gonna be rewarded for that in a, of course, it's not a big way, but it is a small way of saying we endorse growing instead of just giving every single person the same stats, which would be kind of crazy. That way you could just join, spend insane amounts of money, get every rainbow character, and you would win from a veteran free-to-play player who's been playing this game for every single day. So I think this is actually really, really good. Please note that this is a design draft. You know, actually, what this reminds me of, I don't know what it's called, but in Dragon Ball Legends, I don't know if you've played the game, guys, but you kind of have something like this where you have to go. It's like, I believe it's the Tournament of Power. You have to go like, you can go 3 ways, and some are harder than others. And this kind of looks like it because, as you can see, if you go like into here, you have 5 options you can go to, which is pretty cool. Of course, we have to wait on what it actually entails, but it looks pretty damn good. The Alliance fleet will be arranged in the structure as shown in the diagram below, with the outermost ship labeled 1 being the starting point for the attack. So you're gonna start here, etc., etc. Each ship will have its own combat rules, allowing for various type of combat scenarios to unfold. Every ship has its own health, and depending on the outcome of the battle, damage will be dealt to the attacking fleet. The battle outcome will be determined by factors like the number of survivors and the clear time, which will influence the damage ratio. The quality of the battle is an important factor here, however, no matter how strong the defender is, the structure is designed in such a way that a perfect defense is not possible. Even if the attacker loses, they will still inflict a certain percent of damage. Okay, so of course, let's say for example that this is a really weird scenario, but let's say someone has like 100% magical resist, and all your characters don't have magical pierce. Then you're not going to be able to do damage. But I think they're going to lower some of the resistances or something from the defending fleet, So you will be able to perform damage no matter what. Or they're gonna make a max amount of magic resist. So you can at least do some damage, man. Because you know how discouraging it would be if you did like 0 damage. So I think it's pretty decent. The Alliance Fleet Battle is actively being prepared with the goal of launching it as a part of the 1.5-year anniversary, which is set to be released in January 2025. Is it? That's actually already in January. Holy shit, it's going so fast, man. So this is only gonna be in January, but still really cool. Archive expansion. Okay, let's go over this. As previously announced, the expansion of the archive is currently underway. The existing connections and record effects will be preserved, while additional elements gained through gameplay will be incorporated into growth, further enhancing development. This will make previously difficult battles smoother as they progress, and we expect it to provide a significant boost to overall progression. Okay, so of course I can't like look at this. This is like in I think it's Korean. Don't know for sure. But this looks pretty cool. Let's go over it really quickly. So increased coin rewards from loot. So increase the amount of coins obtained from loot by rewards by a certain amount. So this is just like all these boosts are gonna be boosts to your dailies. So not to your dailies, but to your daily loot. So you have like a 24-hour thingy on the bottom left. You're gonna be able to get more rewards from there, and which in turn will increase your progression and will increase your Shinsu link in a quicker rate. So that's pretty cool. Increase weekly friend support, don't care. Weekly adventure buff, don't care. Free challenge. They're just small buffs, but every small buffs over a long time goes a long way. So actually really nice. Of course, we have to wait how much it increases, but it looks pretty cool. The archive provides additional benefits as a result of the process itself, and we would like to reiterate that it does not require any additional resources for activation aside from the effort put into the basic process. Yes, you're just gonna get more rewards for the same amount of effort. You don't like if you log in when this update comes, you're gonna be able to get the rewards based on your already the characters you already have in your archive. The expansion of the archive is currently under development with the goal of completing it by the end of the year. Okay, so end December. So that's pretty early. Pretty early actually. New title system. I mean, I'm not gonna go over this, man. This doesn't really matter to me. But this looks really cool, man. I glanced over this when I was reading it for a little bit. This looks amazing, especially for veterans, but even for free-to-play or beginner players, this is something you can work towards. So we would like to share the progress on a new system that was mentioned during the last broadcast. The Data Tower Dungeon is designed as a space where players can explore dungeons and earn rewards based on the difficulty level. The concept is based on a massive server room managing hidden layers of past data. The main rewards from the dungeon are character data fragments. Okay. We are also preparing a special teammate designed for this dungeon, which players will be able to obtain through gameplay. So eventually, you're gonna be able to max this character out because you're gonna get copies and copies if you progress to the floors or to this Data Tower Dungeon. But I truly hope it's gonna be an SSR Plus character, especially for free-to-play. A free-to-play SSR Plus that you can max out if you put enough time and effort into it. That would be so beneficial to the game, man. Like if they do an SSR, it wouldn't be fine. It wouldn't be fun. Let's be real. I truly hope this is gonna be an SSR Plus. So the main feature of Data Tower Dungeon is that the number of data fragments earned varies depending on the difficulty level. That's reasonable. Additionally, bonus rewards will be given based on the limit break tier of specific teammates to provide further growth benefits. So that's what I said, like, if you're a veteran player, really nice, you got a lot of characters maxed out probably, and you're gonna be able to get the most amount of points. But even for free to play or even free to play and beginner players, this is something you can work towards, and I think this is a really, really nice addition from Netmarble. Furthermore, only one teammate from your roster can participate in the dungeon battle, and to join, you must set up a full party of 5 teammates. Okay, so only one can participate, but you have to put in 5. So what's probably going to be the best way is going to be you have one damage dealer, and the other 4 are just to accumulate points. So don't care about the supports or whatever. Probably, yeah. I don't know for exactly. Maybe they will buff like from the outside, but you probably just want to get the most amount of limit break characters on the outside or in your team, except for one character that's going to be your main damage dealer. This rule is designed to ensure that all teammates from R grade and above can be utilized. The intention is to encourage players to make use of a wide variety of characters they have developed, offering a fun and efficient farming experience. The teammates that can be obtained from the Data Tower dungeon will be announced separately with each update. So, this is pretty cool, man. So, not only can you max, probably if you play this game long enough, you can max out this character. There's also gonna be different teammates that can be acquired. So it's gonna be a teammate that is specifically for this tower dungeon, but also they're probably gonna add a exchange shop where you can exchange for SSR plus shards or SSR shards. So we'll have to wait and see, but I'm really, really excited for this in particular. So now that we have the ranker race. As more players complete adventure and trials, we are preparing enhancements to the content that players can enjoy during the update cycle. First, we'd like to introduce the ranker race system. The ranker race is a race unlocked by completing the adventure and is a tower race consisting of high difficulty stages. Okay, I mean, do I want to go over this? Okay, honestly, I'm gonna skip this because this is if you've completed the story, and no one who's watching me has completed the story. If you did, please leave it down in the comments. That would be crazy if you've completed the story or the adventure. But still, this is not really that important for newer, even veteran players. This is only for like whales who actually play this game a lot, man. The new events, though, that's pretty cool. We have received many requests to diversify the types of events, definitely. And in response, we're preparing several new events in addition to the seasonal events of the year end. Please note that the images attached are design drafts and do not reflect the actual rewards. Okay. The first event is the Kun Wish Card event, tentative name, so they could change this, where players will need to find 3 identical decorations hidden across 12 cards each day. By collecting these decorations, you will receive associated rewards. Additionally, some specific decorations will provide extra rewards if collected, giving you the opportunity to aim for additional prizes. If you participate consistently each day, you will be able to earn solid rewards. This event is expected to launch on December 18th. So, like if you look at this is just a Christmas update. And honestly, this Kun skin, damn, this skin looks good. Hopefully they're gonna add it. Probably gonna be paid, of course. Why not? But mostly, I think they're gonna be a lot of collab characters. Or what am I saying? I think they're gonna be a lot of paid characters or paid costumes. But I do think they're gonna add 1, maybe 2 skins in the event, which I hope they do because I like skins. Next is the Shining Tree event. Oh, that's just this event. In this event, players will collect shining dust by completing missions. After gathering a certain amount, they can receive rewards. Additionally, once all the rewards are collected, players will be able to claim daily additional rewards simply by logging in. Nice. This casual event is being prepared as part of the 2025 New Year's event. Wait, why New Year? Does it look like this is a Christmas tree, guys? How are we gonna be able to? Why is this a part of the New Year's event if there's a Christmas tree and Christmas skins? Okay, that's pretty weird. I thought it would be like on the 25th for Christmas, but okay. Pretty cool. Even that's pretty cool. Additionally, we're preparing a fun, simple event called Tap Tap Plus. Okay. This event allows players to grow a doll by tapping. Okay, that's pretty cool. This is basically Brawl Stars, bro. What the hell? By tapping 4 times a day, players will receive rewards based on the doll's growth. The growth stages of the doll vary, and the starting stage is randomly set when the game begins. If you own or level up a designated blessed teammates, you can start at a higher growth stage, allowing for additional benefits as the doll grows. Yeah, so you need a character with a lot of limit break, as you can probably see right here. There will also be cumulative participation rewards, so we encourage you to join in daily and enjoy the event during its run. The Tap Tap Plus event is actively being prepared and is scheduled to launch on December 18th. So this is gonna be for the Christmas update. Yeah. To be honest, the Shinsu Link level expansion, 1500, no one's reaching that. And is there anything else that's important? No, not really. Let's be real. Oh, actually. Okay, wait. So I'm gonna go over with this with you guys because as the accumulation of coins, Shinsu, and Link XP continues, we anticipate questions about how best to use them. To answer this, we are developing a new growth system that will allow players to use their resources directly. The system is based on the concept of the Spirit Ladle from the original, and further details will be shared in the next developer's note. So that's pretty cool. But that's probably gonna be like, if you don't know where to invest your items, the game's probably gonna tell you what you probably want to spend it on. So really good for new players. And the eighth point is the year-end holiday campaign. Furthermore, in celebration of the year-end, we are working on a brand new original story titled Silent Night, Holy Night, The Holiday Incident. So this is actually pretty cool because last year we had an event. We had an event with, I believe it was, what's his name again? Gustang and Blanc. And that was also a Christmas event, but they're gonna be introducing a new event. So instead of just copying the Halloween event like they did this year, they're gonna make a new event, which is really nice. Step into Christmas brimming with dreams and wishes, where friends become holiday fairies, striving to grant the wishes of those around them. So honestly, I think this Death Note is actually really nice. They've introduced new characters for the Part 2 collaboration. They've introduced new events, which look pretty dang good. Especially this, but I really like the Alliance fleet battle. But also the Data Tower dungeon. This is what I'm really excited about. And hopefully they're gonna add a teammate that is worthwhile to pursue. So I hope it's like a character, like not Yama, but another character that's gonna be introduced that you really want to strive for and really want to put an effort to get to max. So yeah, guys, that's basically it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, and hopefully you're as excited for the Data Tower dungeon as I am. You can always join my Discord if you want to. If you have any questions, veteran, new beginner, doesn't matter. Or you can always leave a comment in the comment section down below. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one, man. Peace.